What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this C.H.A.D the Change's album called Wakanda Forever or Black Panther. Now, C.H.A.D the Change is a rapper from out of Detroit who I have reviewed on multiple occasions, so if you want to check out his music and learn more about him, you already know you can take a look at the information box underneath this video. But first things first, as you can obviously tell, this project is heavily inspired by the Black Panther. Now, it is important to note that he actually started working on this project back when it was the cartoon that was popping, and then he finished it once the movie came out and all that buzz sort of started going on. So this isn't really an instance where he was wave riding and he saw the movie come out and he started this whole project. This was just something he had in the works, and then he just decided it would be the perfect time to finish it after the movie. You ask me, that makes perfect sense. Now, I do think some people might be a little bit Black Panthered out, which might turn them off from this project just once they see the cover and the title, but I will say that this is definitely worth checking out because it's a quality project. I like the first track called Are You Prepared? It just opens the album up with this really dope tribal percussion, and then C.H.A.D is just rapping about what it takes to be the king, to be the one who has to answer to everybody, who has to have all the answers for everyone, and also just lead and take all the heat that comes along with being a leader. I think that was a very cool idea to speak on, and it's the same sort of thing on They Call Me King. On this one, he's working with some very bouncy flows as he speaks on the importance of persevering and also just preserving the culture, you know what I mean? There's a lot of Black empowerment content all over this project, and that's certainly something that I do appreciate. Now, on the same track, he also touches on religion and culture being lost due to slavery and colonization, and I like that he brings these topics into his music because this is very important. I think it actually helps add weight to some of the things that he's saying because he's not just dropping opinions, he's actually giving you history lessons as well. You're going to feel more of these ideas on the song Godfidence. This is just all about the love that Black people have within themselves, just the ability to persevere and face all this negative shit from colonization, slavery, racism, etc. Because that's how Black people do, man. We persevere, we keep going, even in the face of evil and negativity. If you take anything from this project, that's what you got to take from it, man. A lot of positivity and growth. I think this is just a great project overall, and I really like that he's bringing this positive content. Now, based on these ideas, you can see how this all ties into the idea of the Black Panther, especially on some of those first songs about being a leader and being a king, as well as some of these other songs about Black empowerment, but you do get some tracks that are a bit more pinpointed to Black Panther as well. The song M'Baku is just this all-out banger that could have been his theme song, so I thought this was a really dope track. And there's another song on here called The Misconception of Killmonger. This one is obviously based on Eric Killmonger's thoughts and ideas, just being tired of oppression and ready for war. I think he actually did a really good job of tying in the Black Panther while also just tying in themes that a lot of people can relate to. This isn't a project that feels like it leans too heavily on Black Panther, but it certainly has those ideas and topics in there. But one of my favorite tracks has got to be Build or Destroy. This one has a very hazy sound to it, as well as some singing vocals that are alright. They're not over the top or anything, but they certainly work. And I appreciate how this is just all about uplifting others. One of the lines I really like on here is when C.H.A.D spits, "Too selfish for an assist, just want to shoot, but get mad when they lose the shit, ain't that the truth?" This is just a great line because a lot of people are like that. They want all the love and attention when they're high up here and they're getting all that love and attention, but then once they fall off and things aren't really going their way, they wonder why people don't want to be there for them, you know what I mean? They're taking everything from people but not giving much back, so I really like how he's speaking on this idea of just uplifting the community and just being good to one another in general. I think that was a really great track and a great topic. Now, this idea sort of continues on the song Nagandia versus Wakanda, where plenty of topics are brought up, including people who talk about good hair versus bad hair, the negative cycles of trapping, and much more. There really is just a lot of content to break down throughout this project, so even though it is quite long, you're getting great production, just a lot of bangers and different tribal sounds as well, and you're getting this content to sift through and work with. So on that point, you know what? I think it's a pretty dope project. You got your bangers and content. You can't really hate on that. But there are certainly a couple of misses on this project. I thought Hometown Hero was kind of bland. You're getting this DJ Mustard-esque production and auto-crooning, so the sound is just very generic. And you're also getting shaky vocals on Perfect Storm and The Root of All Power. You'll actually hear C.H.A.D doing a bit of harmonizing and singing throughout this project, and it's not that it's awful and garbage, it's just not really strong either. You know what I'm talking about, when rappers just decide to do the singing themselves rather than bringing some other people on. I also got to point out that on The Root of Power we're getting more great content. This one is about the importance of family, so I thought that was a dope topic as well. I've said that multiple times, but that's something I really took away from this project. When I saw the cover and I saw the title, I can't lie, I kind of thought to myself, this is just going to be a washed up Black Panther bass project, but he really did pull it off quite well. Even when I saw that it was 20 tracks, I thought there's no way he's going to be able to hold this together that strong and make me love it, because 20 tracks is a long time, but he really did do a good job. And at the end of the day, I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5 here. I'm not going to go with a 4 because it still is kind of draggy and fillerish in spots, but even still, I think he held it together quite well. You got the bangers, you got the content, some catchy hooks on here as well, so it's pretty consistent, and I definitely think it's worth your time, so check it out. But that's all I got to say about this one. You guys can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section with your thoughts. And of course, man, make sure you hit me up on all my social media sites so you can show me love and show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.